a lot of you might not know who we are. I'm Max from Canada.
I'm Suchi from Thailand.
We are a married couple living in Thailand, countryside together. And look at this video that I found. Biggest Norwegian male athlete by the Technomix today. Do you know any athlete from Norway?
No.
That's going to be good for you. I found this video because Mertnor, I love his channel. He reacted and I recognized Magnus Carlsen in the thumbnail. You know Magnus Carlsen?
No.
The chess player? You don't know?
No.
She know Hikaru because I watch Hikaru, but Magnus Carlsen is the most famous chess player, and I play chess almost every night, and to the point that Suji get annoyed.
Yeah.
So when I saw Magnus Carlsen in the thumbnail, I said we need to react to that video because I want to see what they're gonna say about Magnus Carlsen, right?
Subscribe to this channel. Norway is known for its cold
I think
climate
it's
and
all the
beautiful
current
landscapes with massive
athletes,
mountains
like
and
they are
fjords.
still active.
This has been a perfect place to grow ski stars and have been the Winter Olympics gold getters.
Hey.
Even as their
Norway, Canada, very good at
Hockey?
in Olympic.
Oh.
No, Norway suck at hockey. Sorry, Sweden are much better than Norway, okay? But in the Olympics game, Norway are like the top. And then there's Canada, there's Russia, and
Why like that?
Norway is a very small country, but they are so good at Olympics.
population
in the
is
Winter
only
Olympics.
of around 5 million. But in the recent years, they have competed in all kinds of sports with the elite countries.
Yes.
Here is a list of the top 10 Norwegian male sports talents. Let's start with one who did not top the list, Martin Ødegaard, the football player in
I don't
Arsenal.
watch soccer.
Received a
I play
permanent
soccer.
transfer from Real Madrid in 2021. Arsenal made him the most expensive Norwegian player of all time.
Wow.
The national team captain did his best, but had to see that it was pull out for Norway in the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh.
Injuries meant a little less playing time for Arsenal over the autumn, but he came strong at the end of the year with 8 goals in 50 games. Ødegaard received the
goals.
Golden Ball.
You know,
as
when I
Nor-
think of Norwegian, I don't know if you're going to show in the list, I think of like, they are very disciplined. A little bit like the Japanese, right? They are very like polite, very disciplined, very like humble. And so they don't get into controversy or anything like this because they are very like well-mannered when they
Norway's
practice
best
any
male
sport.
football player for the year
It makes them like
2019.
likable as
Now to the
athletes.
number 10. Johannes Klæbo,
Oh.
cross-country skiing. Johannes
see.
Klæbo, with the age of 26, is a Norwegian cross-country skier. He has 5 Olympic golds and 6 World Cup
Have
golds.
you ever played that?
And has won
do
the
skiing
World
like
Cup
this?
in cross-country skiing.
It's so difficult. I play ice hockey all my life, right? I can tell you that skiing, what it requires for your legs, it's so difficult. That sport is demand so much like stamina
Goals
and strength.
6 World
This
Cup
is so
golds.
difficult, that sport.
And has won the World Cup in cross-country skiing a total of 3 times. He won 3 golds in the
So
2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang and became the youngest ever male Olympic winner in cross-country skiing. Now he is a future hope for even more medals for Norway in the Winter Games. On number 9, we have Anders Mall and Kristian beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball.
Sorum and Mall took
Wow.
Olympic gold in Tokyo as the
I wouldn't expect Norway to be good at beach volleyball.
Beach.
It's during the summer, right? I did not expect
Yeah.
Norway to be. I expected to
Maybe
be all.
they're tall.
Yeah, I expected them to be good at all the sport in the winter,
youngest
right?
final team ever, 24.5 years, and have won the European Championship
look
4
taller,
times.
right?
Since August 2018, they have been ranked number 1 in the world. This is
Yeah,
the most
but
I'm
both
sur-
teams are tall though.
Because when I think about beach volleyball, I think of like country like Brazil, for example.
Yeah.
I don't think of Norway, but I didn't know they
surprising
are
in this
so
list,
good.
as Norway is known to have a cold climate with snow
Yeah,
all
right?
year round, but still manage to hold the throne.
That's kind of surprising.
For the number 8, we have Kristian Blummenfelt, triathlon.
Oh yes.
Kristian Blummenfelt, born 1994, is a Norwegian triathlete who represents the Bergen Triathlon Club in Norway and the Sar Truville
And I know
Triathlon
they're gonna show more athletes like this soon, but I'm surprised Norway are very good when it comes to all those running competition. They are such in good shape.
Maybe they have like big lung.
Yeah, but I don't know where they
breathe.
can practice because when I was younger, the problem with Canada is that we had sport that we could practice, like these sport we could practice in the summer, and then in the winter we're playing hockey or we were doing like skiing. So we were playing many different sports. We did not focus on one sport. So I feel like maybe this one he was finding a way to run like all day, or maybe he was practicing different sport and it helped him with his stamina.
France.
You know?
At the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo in 2021, he won Olympic gold in triathlon, Norway's first Olympic medal
Because
in
it
the
is
exercise.
usually like
He also won
These sports are usually like people from Africa do really well, like Kenya, especially those very long distance, right?
Yeah.
But triathlon means that you need to swim and you take the bicycle and need to run. So when it comes to swimming, I don't think that Africa do too well. Maybe that's why.
the series the same year, and thus became the first to win both the Olympics and the World Cup the
Wow.
same year.
Wow.
Blummenfelt has won the Norwegian Triathlon Championship 7 times.
Wow.
As if that wasn't enough, he made his Ironman full distance debut in Mexico in November, setting a world record.
Crazy.
At number 7, we have Dennis Hauger, Formula
Oh.
Racing. Dennis Hauger, born in 2003, is a Norwegian
Wow.
racing driver who is a member of the Red Bull Junior team.
Oh,
became
he
world
is.
champion in the Formula 3 season 2021. Hauger now drives for Prema Racing in the Formula 2-2022 and 23 season.
Oh, you need to make it for the Formula One. Come on. Someone that is not in Formula One should not be on the list. Maybe he's so talented, but Formula One, it takes time to get in. When I was younger, it was Jacques Villeneuve from Montreal. Yeah, and then Michael Schumacher. We got into big accident. Lewis Hamilton and thing. I don't really follow Formula One anymore. This is the league probably just below Formula One, Formula Two.
And has already won sprint races in the most famous race, Monaco GP. The eye for the needle
Oh,
to
these
get into
look like
Formula
games.
1 is extremely
right.
small, but it undeniably looks positive that he can become the first Norwegian in motorsports superclass. For the 6th place, we have the tennis player, Casper Ruud.
See, I watch a lot of tennis. I was speaking earlier about people that are humble, right? This guy is the most kind player in the world.
This one?
Yes. Even if he lose a game, he's polite, good game. The other player like Tsitsipas or other player, they're like, to shake your hand, they don't look at you. This guy is so polite. He's the most polite player in the world.
The 24 years old is a Norwegian tennis player who is ranked number 7 in the world on ATP World Ranking April 2022. Ruud is the first Norwegian to win
I
a
wish he
title
was more
on the
aggressive.
ATP Tour.
He's a little
with
bit
the
too
victory in the Argentina
kind,
Open
but
2020.
It's really Norwegian
He is
style
also the
of
highest ranked
personality.
Norwegian tennis player of all time and qualified for the ATP Finals in 2021.
I love watching tennis.
Ruud is strongest on gravel courts, where he has reached the semifinals of the French Open, 4 Masters, 1,000 tournaments,
Actually, this video
and
is
won
old because he got to the final.
7 of
I
his
think this
8
video is a
ATP
little
titles.
old.
5th on the list is Magnus Carlsen,
Wow, number
the chess
5,
champion.
really?
Sven Magnus Own Carlsen, born 1990, is a
actually, I
Norwegian
know him.
grandmaster
Oh,
in
yeah.
chess who is 5
He won 5 world championship, and he was so tired with the rules that he forfeit last time, so he didn't participate. He's tired with the rules. It's too many game in too many hours. So and then he accused people of cheating, and then there's a big scandal with cheating right now in chess. Everyone is accusing everyone of cheating online. So the chess isn't like online. It's a problem. Too much
times
problem.
world champion. Carlsen became grandmaster in chess in 2004 at the age of 13 years and 148 days. He was then the 2nd youngest grandmaster of all time. Later passed
You
to the
know
fourth-
this how he came before the internet was big with online chess, right? And everyone using an engine, and he's still the best in 2023, even though all the young people grow up since they are 5 years old with learning from a computer instead of learning like without the computer. They had computer back then in 2005, but it was not big like today.
youngest.
Like
Carlsen was awarded the Chess Oscar as the world's best chess player from 2009 to
I
2013.
play a lot of chess. I
In
love watching
2009, he was awarded the jury's extra prize.
chess. If you want to
during the
play with
Norwegian
me, play with me. I'm around 1200 bullet, so you can play with me bullet if you want. I cannot play longer. I get-
Sports Gala. Carlsen
I
has
have ADHD,
also
so-
excelled in the virtual game Fantasy Premier League, where on 15 December 2019,
Yeah, you like
he
to
topped
play,
the list of more than 7 million players from around the world.
You like to
In the
betting.
4th place, the runner Jakob Ingebrigtsen.
This guy.
Jakob Ingebrigtsen, born 2000, is a Norwegian athlete. He became the Olympic champion in the 1,500 meters.
This year, this guy is a good example of he was not humble. He thought he was invincible. And then the last, a lot of race recently, he lost. He got 2nd or something or 3rd. And it got him to like persevere even more.
in Tokyo in 2021 with a new Olympic record of 3.28.32. He is one of the fastest middle distance runners in the world. As of February 2022, he holds the world record of 1,500 meters indoors.
He had a tough year
the
this year,
European record
2023
of
though.
1,500
A little bit
meters
tougher.
and 5,000 meters outdoors. He is the younger brother of the athletes Henrik and Philip Ingebrigtsen,
Yeah.
who together make up Team Ingebrigtsen.
That's
The third place goes to another athletic, Karsten Warholm.
this guy.
Karsten Warholm, born 1996.
This guy. Okay. Both him and the other guy, they broke the world record the same day. The guy came second and he lost.
Watch the clock
And
towards the
look at
finish.
the time,
It might
46.70, right?
take a world
Look
record
at
to win this.
how much he
but
did.
Warholm's going to do it. The ultimate performance.
45.94, and the guy did like 46.20. And I think the third guy also broke the world record or something.
Wow.
He has
This and the guy from South Africa that won the 400 meter a while ago, they were the two best like that I've seen the Olympic. It's a shame that there was nobody in the audience because it was in Tokyo. There was nobody
Became
to watch
Olympic
this.
champion in
you
the
know?
400 meter hurdles
Yeah.
at the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. In the final, he set
Yeah,
a world
this
record in the
was
distance with a
epic.
time of 45.94 seconds. Warholm then broke
Yeah.
his own world record of 45.70, which he set on July 2021 during the Bislett Games in Oslo.
This guy will get even
He
better
also
too.
holds the Norwegian record of 400 meter. Warholm became world champion in the 400 meter hurdles at the World Championships in Athletics
This is a sport
in
where you
London
need to jump over
in
the hurdles like
2017.
this.
And at the World Championships in Athletics 2019 in Doha, Warholm defended the World Cup gold. Named the male athlete of the year
Yeah, this
in the
guy-
world
this
for
guy is a
2021
beast.
as the first Norwegian. On second place, we have the golfer Viktor Hovland.
I don't even know who
Viktor
that
Hovland,
is.
born
I
in
don't follow golf.
1997, is a Norwegian professional golfer who plays on the PGA Tour and on the
Whoa.
European Tour as an associated member. As of February 2022, Hovland is ranked as the world's third best golfer
Whoa.
and is thus the highest ranked golfer in the Nordic region, in addition to being number 2 in Europe. In April 2019, he was ranked as the world's best.
The list is a bit weird because for me, Carlsen and the guy we just saw, right, that broke the record with 45.94, they need to be 1 and 2. Like,
Amateur
I have
golf.
nothing against golf, but
He became the first
that list is a
Norwegian
little bit
to
all
win
over
a
the
tournament
place.
on the PGA Tour when he won the Puerto Rico Open in
Carlsen
2020.
and Warholm need to be
and
1
on the
and 2.
European Tour when he won the BMW International Open in 2021. He has a total of 3 victories on the PGA Tour and 2 on the European Tour. At the top of the list, we find the biggest of them all, Erling Braut Haaland.
I don't know what that is.
For those who have
Soccer
not
player?
heard about him, he is considered one of the best football players in the world. He is known for his athleticism, speed, and finishing. Top scorer in the champions, lead 20 and 21,
Wow,
and
player
named
of the
best
year.
striker in the cup. Fans voted him the player of the year in the Bundesliga.
Wait, I know
Was at the
him.
end of the
You
year.
know him?
He's really famous on Facebook.
On Facebook? Wait, what is his
No,
name
I
again?
mean every time when they talk about soccer, his face always appear. Sometimes the fan
Him?
always post, always
Really?
post about
But
him.
how does it get into your field? You don't even watch soccer.
I don't know, maybe I follow in some group. But I mean, there's a meme about him, you know,
Yeah?
thing like that.
Meme about him? What is the meme?
I mean, like, when they talk about some pretty girl too, and then it's always like his face. He's like, he like girl,
Oh,
thing
you
like that.
like woman. Okay.
And named best striker in the cup.
You look very young.
Fans voted him the
Yeah.
player of the year in the Bundesliga. Was at the end of the year the youngest and fastest to 50 Bundesliga goals.
Wow. Woo.
Nominated for the Golden Ball and Player of the Year by FIFA.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, injuries put him outside Norway's qualifying sprint for the World Cup in Qatar. The massive player have now signed new huge contract with Premier League team Manchester City. This may be the time for Haaland to take the step to win the Champions League with Manchester City and win the most prestige prize in the sport,
The
Ballon d'Or.
No, is it?
Now we
Is the Ballon d'Or the one that Lionel Messi and Ronaldo keep winning? I mean, as long as these two are playing, he's never going to win it.
and win the
I
most
feel like it's only
prestige prize
the
in the
same two
sport,
players that win
Ballon
every
d'Or.
year. Is it
Now
that
we
one?
want to hear from you. Who do you think should have been added to the list?
I don't know.
This
What do
is
you think?
crazy because the country is quite small and
Yeah.
they not really have a lot of population, but they always reach the top of the world all the time, especially with sport like this, you know.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be more winter sport on the list, but a lot of them is soccer or like golf or like the athleticism. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
good. But Norway are known, especially for the Olympic, for the winter sport.